So here I am talking about Pluto in Capricorn, its final year, and Pluto finally going into Aquarius in January of 2024. So let's get started, right? Pluto is spending its last 10, 11 months in Capricorn, and then it is going to do what I call a dip and skip into Aquarius in June of this year for a bit. So what does this mean and how it's going to impact us generationally? First, understand that Pluto goes into every sign for about 15 to 20 years. And when Pluto sits in a sign, it is pulsating and very felt for the entire collective, the entire generation that it will shift, morph, and transform. The last time Pluto was in Capricorn for all living beings, okay, was in the 1700s when we had the American Revolution. So needless to say, Pluto, when it shows up, it's felt that people are moving through transformative experiences and leaves a mark on humanity. For people living in their 30s, we have lived half of our time as Pluto in Capricorn. I'll come back and talk about year 7 as it pertains to numerology and the ways in which I see year 7 or 2023. But for now, let's talk about Pluto moving into Aquarian. And as a reminder, for those who lived through the Capricorn generation, I wrote down some tidbits, right? We were ambitious, we were leaders, we created ideas that we wanted to be tangible to issues that impacts us individually and as humanity. Living in Capricorn meant how can we sustain and live efficiently, and also how to engage in really difficult conversations. So now we're in Capricorn. All living beings are humanity, okay? So this is the first generation that lives through Pluto in Aquarius. So we will all experience this, and some of us who are in our 30s will live to tell this story when we're in our 50s. The last time Pluto was in Aquarius was also 1700th century French Revolution. So what does this mean for our generation? Okay, some notes here. Aquarius is all about liberation and equality. We will be talking about how we are going to have foundational building blocks for social consciousness and for social change. We're all going to be talking about humanitarian, how to be eccentric. We're all going to be moving through tangible practices because Capricorn set us up, tangible practices, putting them into true action for pleasure, for joy, and for building a harmonious world. Some of us are going to be more social, more friendlier, while others are going to be gathering and repairing and healing through generational trauma. The next 15 to 20 years in Pluto, as it settles and sits into Aquarius, does indicate to me that there will be another revolution. Whether it's human, war, climate, or land disputes, but the conversation will be, how do we move and heal from now? Capricorn set us up with giving us ideas, having us sit at the tables in diverse settings where we would not have been, having conversations that are really important to advance us, and to engage in relationships conservatively about Earth and the climate and social and political issues. And Aquarius is going to set us into motion to press play. I always like to leave a final tip. So look at your natal chart. Where is Pluto currently? What are some milestones in reviewing the last 15 years of your life with Pluto and Capricorn? And also, what sign is Pluto in your natal chart? Now remember, planets are what is happening. The sign is how it's going to happen. So we have Pluto going to sit in Aquarius, and Aquarius is going to tell us how it's going to happen, and Pluto is going to tell us what will happen. I hope this was informative. Share, like, and I'll see you soon.